Hi everybody, my name is Alicia. Welcome to my channel. I'm with T.O. Wigs and my channel is at Pretty Wigs Please. You guys, this morning I got a message from Miss Luann. Miss Luann was looking at this piece that I have on my head. This is Raquel Welch Stop Traffic in SS Eggplant. And she was asking, she wanted to know if I thought this particular piece would fit her. She asked me if I would do a video showing how to measure our head, our circumference and our ear to ear, so that she could determine if this piece would fit her. Miss Luann said that she had watched other videos, but that the lady spoke so fast and she couldn't keep up. So I'm going to try to keep this pretty basic and simple and talk slow when I'm doing it so that you can follow along. Okay, there's a few steps to measuring your head, when you're new to wigs and trying to figure out which cap might fit you. But I'm going to give you the three basic ones, which is measuring your circumference, your ear to ear, and the front of your hairline to the back of your nape. Later, we can do from the hairline to the top of the eyebrow and to the collarbone. But right now, if you're brand new to wigs, I'm going to give you these three that I think will be really helpful in choosing a wig. Now, I want to tell you a couple of things. I want to tell you what's helpful is, let's say I'm going to drop the link to T.O. Wigs for this piece right here, this Stop Traffic by Raquel Welch. So let's say you wanted to buy Stop Traffic. Well, you'll follow that link over to the website, and the manufacturer of this piece right here will list in their description what the cap size is. It'll either say petite, petite average, average, or large. So that already right there gives you some idea of if you think this or any piece that you're looking at will fit you. Once you've measured your head and you write it down, I wrote this down in the very beginning of my journey, and I've had the same piece of paper all this time. These are my measurements. So you'll write your measurements down and say you go over to the website and you're looking at Stop Traffic, and you'll scroll down and it'll tell you what the manufacturer says this piece will fit. So we're going to determine if you're petite, average, average large, or large. So here's what we're going to do. So I want to tell you this too, because I don't want to forget this. You might want to write this down. So they say petite is 21 inches or less. So if your circumference, now this is all circumference. If your circumference is 21 inches or less, then you'll need a petite size cap. If you're average, it says 21.5 inches. So, pardon me, it says average large, 22.5 inches. And then large is 23 inches or above. So that gives us a good start right there on being able to determine which caps will fit us. And two, y'all, I understand that that's why these reviews are so important, because, when I'm showing a piece, I'm going to tell you, I'm a 22-inch circumference and this is real tight on me. Or I might say, I'm a 22-inch circumference and this piece is fitting me really big. I might even say, I think it'll go higher than a 22-inch. Or I'll put on a piece that will be so tight to my head, and I will say something like, I'm an average, I'm 22 inches, but I don't have a drop of room here. This is so snug, it barely fits me. I think this is better suited to a petite. So that's why watching a lot of reviews of the piece that you're interested in can be helpful to you when you hear the reviewers tell their measurements and how that piece fits on them. Okay, all of this is important, y'all, so I'm just trying to spit it out the best that I can. So here we have Miss Luann, this is just our little sewing measuring thing. You know, we probably pretty much all of us have one of these. So, and I'll drop a link below in my description where I think I got this on Amazon, and you can go over there and get it on Amazon. I have this little one too that I bought on Amazon. These are real inexpensive, and I'll leave you the link. Okay, so the 3 ones that are really important: circumference. That's the measurement around the largest part of your head. So I'm going to try to go pretty slow. So you just take this where the 1 is, and you're going to place it right where you think, you know, the biggest part of your head is. So this is probably mine, and we're just going to go around here. And you know, you've got a little bump in the back of your head. You can tell where it's kind of the biggest part in the back there. Let me get this. Now, Alicia. Okay. There we go. So there's that 1. Okay. Now, I've got it down at the nape of my neck in the back, and I'm going to turn around and show you. So there we go. See how I did that? Now, you don't want to come real far down. You know that little soft spot that we have back there? Just put it where that little soft spot is. See, you see how I've done that on both sides? So this is for our circumference. Let me pull my chair back up. Okay. So let's see what mine says. So I'm right at 22 inches, maybe 21 3/4. I can't really see. 21, almost 22 inches right there. So that's how you will know what your circumference is. You just take it apart right there where they meet. And this will be what your circumference is right here. Okay, so that means I'm average. 21 and a half, so I'm average. Now, you're going to take your little 1 again, start with the 1, and put it where your natural hairline is. Now, my hairline is receding, if you will, or real far back. So I would say my natural hairline would be, you know, somewhere about right there. So I'm just going to put it right there. Hold it with my finger. This is the over the top of my head. Let me see if I'm, yeah. Over the top of my head to the nape of my neck. Let me turn around. Let me lean down like this. See? Over the top. Back again to that soft spot in the back. That's why we call it over the top of the head to the back of the nape. So now I'm holding my finger where that soft spot is, and I'm going to pick it up right there. And I know that that's what my measurement is, and it says 12 and a half. So I'm a little bit smaller than average from here to the nape of my neck. A little bit smaller than average, because it says average is 14 inches or 14.25 inches. So I'm just a little bit smaller over the top of my head than average. Now we're going to do ear to ear over the top of the head. I think this is a really important one. I actually think all 3 of these are extremely important in trying to figure out what size cap works for you. So we're going to do the ear to ear over the top of the head. So again, we're going to start with the 1. Now I'm going to come over here on the side and just kind of let that rest on the top of the ear right there. You know, behind my ear. You see kind of how I'm doing that? And I'm just going to come over the top of my head here. I'm just kind of keeping it level and coming over on the same side. You see that? Ear to ear over the top of my head. So there we go. Now I'm just going to pick it up, 12.5. So I'm 12.5 inches ear to ear. It says average is 13.5 inches. So again, I'm a little bit smaller than average from my ear to ear. Now, those are the 3 important ones. Again, I encourage you to go over to the TL Wigs private Facebook group. It's called TL Wigs Support, Inspiration, and Education. I stress education because this is why I want you to come over there. You can come on there and ask ladies, hey ladies, I'm interested in the Raquel Welch Stop Traffic Wig, and my measurements are, and then you can list them, and you can say, does anybody have any experience with the Stop Traffic Wig, and do you think this wig would fit my measurements? And ladies will come on there, and me too, if we've got that particular wig that you're interested in, and we'll say, oh, my measurements were this, but that wig was really big on me. You know, something to that effect, that between watching reviewers like me tell you about a piece and how they fit, going by what the manufacturer says, that how the cap is supposed to fit you, and then maybe reaching out to these ladies in the private Facebook group tell you, that's a lot of great helpful information to tell you how a piece might fit you. So I want to invite you to come over there and join us over there. Plus, we just have fun. We cut up a lot. Okay. You guys, I hope that was easy enough. And, you know, there's a lot of other videos out there on how to measure your head. I just, for Miss Luann, wanted to go slow and give you those 3 really important ones, and I hope that helped. I'm going to also leave a direct link to that Stop Traffic by Raquel Welch down in my description, so you can go and look at that. Miss Luann, I'll just tell you this. I'm pretty much average, and Stop Traffic to me still has a little bit of extra room in it. So I think she's one of those good ones that would fit a little under average, average, and a little over average. So that is a wonderful thing in a piece. Okay, everybody. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.